Yeah, he's the one. Alright guys, hi, how's it going? It's Chris again, and today we're going to be learning In Bloom by Nirvana. So, jumping into it, we got the intro, where we're like, boom, do 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 da do da boom, ba da ba. And it's a pretty cool part for the drums. It's pretty fun. So let's just work on the first half of that first bar, where we're still kind of doing a drum beat and hitting a couple of shots on the crash. So it's like 4E and a 1E and a 2E and so yeah, not too hard. If we like, the only like really tricky thing that we got to focus on is that kick on the of 1. So 1E and a 2E and a let's just play it one more time. 1E and a 2E and then moving on to the second half of the bar. He does this fill over and over again in this part. It's just kind of part of the drum beat. We play an open hi-hat this is on beat 3 now. 3E and then we got those 2 flams on the snare. And flams, especially in rock drumming, they're just kind of like, they're not so much that kind of thing. They're just like hitting the snare, or hitting the drum, I should say, with 2 sticks really hard. That's kind of what he's doing here. Kick, high tom, kick, and then going to the high tom and the low tom. So I'll play that whole second half of the bar again. So 2E and 3E and 4E and so the whole bar will go like this: 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and yeah, and he just repeats that bar 4 times. That's kind of a confusing way to say it. Maybe, I don't know. You'll hear it. It'll change. They'll start doing the like really loud. So after that part in the intro, we're going right to the bum 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 bum. And yeah, it's a 16th note rock beat, except we're playing it just with one hand. Usually when we're playing 16th note rock beats, we're doing it like that with 2 hands, but this song, since it's a little slow, we're playing it just with the one hand. Something you might need to work on to get up to speed, because I know a lot of beginner drummers, they just kind of hit with one hand, like their arm in one motion like that. But to really get the speed, you gotta get this like rocking motion, like that. And it's just something you gotta practice, and that'll kind of come with time. So yeah, after we do that really loudly, we start in the verse where Kurt starts singing, and all we do is we just close the hi-hat and quiet it up a little bit. Dun, dun. Oh yeah, and then at the end of the verse, we got this fun little fill with 2 little 30-second notes, which are crazy. So the way that last bar goes, so the one with the 7 in front of it, I guess the 8th bar. So 3E and a 4E and so. After that, we're heading into the pre-chorus, which is the same thing, I think, as what we were doing when we were playing the loud open hi-hat right before the verse. Except we got a crazy 30-second note fill at the very end, where he's like, yeah, he's the one. And that is just like, I'll play that very, very last bar in the pre-chorus. It's like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so it's pretty fast. I'll slow that down a little bit. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and a good way to think about 30-second notes is play the 16th notes just with your right hand or with your dominant hand or whatever. 1 E and 2 E and then you're just doing singles from there, like putting the left hand in between those right-handed ones. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about whenever I do 30-second notes. I'm just like, okay, what are the 16th notes? And then putting the left hand in between there. And so after that, we're on to the chorus. And yeah, that goes like this. It's like 1 da, 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 da. Full disclosure, I don't know if this is actually it. I transposed this off my laptop speakers, and that's kind of what I thought I heard. So sorry if it's not actually that. I think it still sounds cool. But yeah, it's like a really basic rock beat, except we got that 1 16th note kick in there. 1, 3 and 4, and then crash on the downbeat of every 1 as well. So 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and then we repeat that bar 4 times, and then when we go into the oh no, not that part. I can't remember how this part goes, but yeah, whatever, we'll just learn it. So we'll just learn the first half first. So it's like 1 and 2 and so we're hitting that shot on the of 2, which is kind of tough. And then we have that big triplet 16th fill, which is like, okay, so I'll start on beat 3. It's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. So yeah, it's kind of tricky because we have that lead-in triplet 16th before the very, very last beat. It's easier to practice it without that lead-in note. Like when I was teaching my students this, it's like we were doing it like this, like 3 E and 4, or 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and I don't know how to count that out. I don't know how to count triplet 16th notes with my mouth. I'll just do like 1 2 3 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. But yeah, the tricky thing that you gotta do when you bring in the lead-in note is the sticking. I find it a lot easier to start with my right hand on that lead-in triplet 16th. So yeah, it goes like this. 1 So I'll do that one more time really slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and okay, that time I went backwards on my sticking, but it all worked out. It's just to get that one floor tom, it's kind of hard. So yeah, after you do that, you repeat the chorus, start again from the beginning, but skip that loud part after the they just go straight into the verse. Yeah, when you get to then you'll go into the chorus, and then you'll go into the solo, and for that you're just going to be doing what you did for the pre-chorus, so that open hi-hat loud. And then you go back into the chorus, and that's the whole song. So yeah, Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, if you want to like the video, you can like it if you did like it anyway. If you want to subscribe, I guess do that. If you guys have recommendations for songs that you want to learn, I'd be open to that. And yeah, thanks for watching.